First and foremost, before expecting to help yourself in the best way possible, you have to understand what the fear of love really is. If you suffer from philophobia, you're terrified of being in love, loving someone, or forming any type of romantic attachment to the other person. At first, this fear doesn't manifest itself much, and you see it as a way of dealing with your past traumas. After all, it is completely natural that we all want to avoid getting hurt. Here are a few ways to overcome it. 1. Identify your specific fear. The fear of love isn't manifested in the same way in everyone. It has different subtypes and aspects. Actually, nobody is afraid of love itself because love is one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. We're afraid of the things that we expect to come hand in hand with love. Some people are scared of putting themselves out there. With time, being single became their comfort zone. They convinced themselves that a romantic partner would just disrupt their lives and that they're better off alone. On the other hand, some are scared of rejection. Their ego is so fragile that they couldn't stand getting no as an answer. This group is basically afraid that they're actually not good for anyone, so they prefer not giving it a shot with the opposite sex at all. There are also people whose fear of love is actually nothing more than the fear of heartbreak. Naturally, we're all scared of getting hurt, but with these people, it goes beyond that. Their fears control them and block them completely. That is why it's important for you to determine your own specific fear. What is the thing that scares you the most out of all those mentioned above? 2. Remember that you can't control everything. Another thing you should have in mind when it comes to overcoming your fear of love is the fact that you can't control all life circumstances, other people, and their actions. However, instead of trying to change that, embrace the beauty of the unknown. As much as it would be easier for all of us to always know what will happen and to be able to control how everyone else treats us, that is simply impossible. And that is the beauty of life, never being certain of what tomorrow brings and never knowing what to expect. The thing which will without a doubt help you with your fear of love is to let go, just for once. To let go of your need for control, to let go of expectations, and to be a little more spontaneous. I'm not saying that you shouldn't think your decisions through before making them, but relaxing and going with the flow from time to time won't hurt you. Besides, you have to learn that you can't change the past. You can't impact how some people treated you before, and you can't make them change their ways. Nevertheless, what you can do is accept everything you can't control, including your history. You can learn from it, and you can take it as a growing point. 3. But you can control yourself. Even though not everything going on around you is in your hands, what you can have full control of is how you react to things. You're the only one who chooses how to accept life's circumstances and the only one who has control over your own emotions. I know things don't look that way, but the truth is that you're a master of your own fears, including your fear of falling in love. You're the one who made it, the one who allowed it to grow, and the one who will conquer it. Your fear is the product of your own brain, and your brain is the only one who can make it vanish and the one who can chase it away. So instead of trying to change the world, change yourself, or to be exact, the parts of yourself you don't like. Instead of expecting someone to show up out of nowhere with a magic stick which will make all of your fears go away, remember that the magic stick is in your hand and that you can only count on yourself when it comes to overcoming your fear of love. Instead of expecting someone else to save you, start saving yourself this instant. 4. Allow your broken heart to heal. If you've been through intense emotional pain in the past, it is perfectly natural for you to be traumatized. It is clear that you carry a lot of emotional baggage around which has been weighing you down, and that is something you can't get rid of as easily as you'd wish. Pretending that you've healed overnight and that your fear of love is magically gone won't make you feel any better. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that your fear of love should be the reason for you to stay single forever or that you should let this fear paralyze you for the rest of your life. What I'm saying is for you to take your time and do things at your own pace and rhythm, now that you've identified your problem and have decided to do your best to resolve it. Don't expect everything to fall into place overnight. Instead, give your heart time to heal and to be ready for new battles.